Okay. So as far as uh, insurance goes, yeah, how is it supposed to be viewed versus how do most people look at it
Yeah,
as far as a purpose?
it's a great question, and this is where I think there's a lot of misconceptions, not just on the consumer side, but honestly on realtors, mortgage brokers, and just the
Sure.
general public.
Yeah. It was not my field, so I'm
That's
I
right. Yeah, and it's I was the same way before I got into insurance, right? So, but understanding the true purpose of insurance overall, but especially on the homeowner side, is a lot of people want to view it as a maintenance plan or a home warranty.
gotcha.
It's going to cover every single little thing that happens to my house. Now, it's a pretty broad policy. It will cover a lot of things, but you get into trouble when you try to start using it for all these little claims.
Mm,
When you hear people say, "Hey, I filed a couple of claims and they dropped me," that's typically what's happened. Is that particular person doesn't really understand. You save it for the big ones.
gotcha.
One thing we educate our clients about that, but we also encourage going with a higher deductible, and that kind of helps you. It prevents you from filing the low maintenance claims.
Yeah.
But there's cost savings with a higher deductible too. But what we really talk to people about is like you want to use it for the stuff that you cannot handle financially.
Okay.
Okay, so lightning strike covered absolutely. Now if it takes out a couple of TVs and a laptop and it's $700, $1,000, you've got a $500 deductible. Is it covered? Yes. Could you get $500 out of it? Yes. Is that what the policy is designed for? No, it's not. And people don't like to hear that. Well,
Sure.
what am I paying for? Well, you're paying when the lightning strikes and blows out your entire electrical system in the whole house, or it strikes and it sets fire and it burns your house down, and
Mm-hmm.
it's $250,000. That's what you're really paying for. So we have a lot of conversations with our clients.
Sure.
They call the claim, "Hey, is this covered?" And majority of the time, yes, this is covered, but let's look at the dollars and cents because most carriers have some kind of discount if you don't file claims, right?
Yeah.
You've got a deductible involved. There may be surcharges for claims involved. So that's where your local agent comes in, like, all right, let's tap the brakes for a second. Let's look and see, okay, is it covered? Yes, we know it's covered. On the other hand, does it make sense to file it? So then we can kind of say, well, what if we file this claim, what happens to our premium? You know, I'm gonna lose a discount and have a surcharge for the next 5 years, and it's gonna cost me X amount, and claim amount is this. That's how you weigh it out. Now,
That
it's
makes sense.
it's always up to the client. I mean,
Sure.
if the client wants to get $500 out of a claim, knowing that their policy is going to go up, sure, that's their call. Our job is to make sure they understand what's going to happen before they do that. So,
Sure.
I can't tell you how many conversations I've had of I've been paying into this policy for 20 years and I've never taken anything out of it. Well, that's true, but it's not a savings account. We're not investing and eventually hoping or expecting to pull out. The reality is you hope you never use it, right?
Right.
Because if you file a claim, that means something bad has happened. But during that whole 20 years, at any point in time, that policy could have paid the full value. It could have paid 250,000 for the house plus 100,000 for your personal property